Time travel to the future is indeed possible. Here's how. Before we talk about time travel, we need to talk about something else. Einstein's theory of relativity. There are two theories of relativity: general relativity and special relativity. But today, we're going to focus specifically on special relativity. What exactly does that mean? Don't worry, it's not complicated. Here's what it means. It means that motion is always relative to something. Imagine a basketball floating alone in empty space. How do you know if it's moving or not? You can't. But if you put a baseball in space with the basketball, you could see whether the basketball was getting closer to the baseball or further away from it. Then you could see if the basketball was moving based on the movement of the baseball. How is this related to time travel, you may ask? Don't worry, we'll get to that soon. However, by time travel to the future, I don't mean that you hop into a time machine and time travel in a matter of seconds. As of now, one of the only ways to time travel is very extreme. To time travel, we need to go into space. Based on Einstein's theory of relativity, motion is also related to time. Thus, you can trade motion in space for motion in time. If you're standing perfectly still, you're moving through the dimension of time at a particular speed. As soon as you start moving through space, however, you slow down your rate of moving through time. In other words, the faster you move in space, the slower you move in time. This means that moving objects, like a clock on a rocket, run a little bit slow. 1 second for someone in a moving spaceship lasts a little bit longer than a second for someone staying still. However, to make a noticeable difference, we need to travel at a breakneck speed. We need to get close to the speed of light, which is about an insane 1.07 billion kilometers per hour. To set things in perspective, as of 2020, the world's fastest man-made spacecraft can only travel at speeds of 153,454 miles, or also about 247,000 kilometers per hour. Astronauts that orbit the Earth at tens of thousands of miles per hour are only off by a microsecond or so from our clocks on the ground. Maybe sometime in the future, when our technology advances, the speeds of spacecraft do too. If we ever come close to that speed, time on board the spacecraft will most definitely be slower. You will travel through time to the future. Nothing will feel different for you, but after a couple of years' journey, you will return to the Earth to find our clocks advanced by thousands or even tens of thousands of years, depending on how fast you go. Pretty cool, right? To conclude, how fast we go will significantly affect how far in time we travel. What do you think about time travel to the future? Do you think that it will be made possible in the near future? Comment down below about what you think. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, be sure to share it with your friends to help support the channel. Thank you for watching. This is the Royal Lobster 78,